What's going on YouTube? It is Wednesday, April 5th, and I literally just got out of bed, so I apologize for this look, but let's be honest, reality doesn't have filters, so this is what you're gonna get. And I know I just did a full day of eating last week, but I actually did 2 last week, but I did get a lot of responses and even direct messages about my low carb day. So people are definitely finding struggles with getting in like whole meals on their low carb day. So I figured I may as well walk you guys through another low carb day. And today is also, so I have legs, cardio, and low carbs. So my training split has not switched yet, so I don't want to just keep showing you guys workouts that you've already seen. So today is my quad and glute workout, so you can go back and check that one out. I think my video is called like quad and glute workout, so super creative. But anyways, I am just gonna walk you through, like last week I showed you my meals, but today I'll kind of walk you through my day and show you like when I'm eating what. On low carb days, I do try and like push back my meals a little bit, so I don't want to have my first meal like right when I wake up. So what I will do is I kind of have my morning cocktail, which you guys saw in my previous videos, just all my vitamins, get that in, and then I'll start to meal prep for the day. And then kind of once I'm done meal prepping, that's when I'll make my breakfast. So like I kind of stay busy in the morning and get that stuff done. So that's where I will start. And yeah, I think you guys know I track my macros. I am a flexible dieter. And what that essentially means is that I can kind of choose the foods that I want to eat as long as they fit in my macros. But as you guys know, I am definitely a clean eater. So I'm kind of the whole mix. I'm a macro, clean eater, flexible dieter. So my low carb day is not going to look exactly like it did last week. And yeah, all my days don't look the same, but it kind of helps keep those cravings away. So one thing before I start my day, I do track my essentials. So I track all my supplements, I track my morning vitamins, I track my post-workout meal, because for me, that's extremely important, especially after, or especially on a leg day, and cardio and low carbs. So I like to make sure that that post-workout meal is really good nutrition and gonna refeed those muscles. So I put all that in, and then I usually go to like my pre-workout meal. So then from there, I just kind of split it up and just kind of see what I'm feeling for the day. And I'm still early in prep. I'm 14 and a half weeks out right now. So it's been about 4.5 weeks. So I'm still kind of learning foods that I like and ways to be creative. So here we go. That was long-winded, and I will get you guys seeing my food. So you saw me just drink my morning cocktail, so I just wanted to quickly show you, like I said, I'm gonna meal prep everything, and then I'll show you when I eat my meals throughout the day. So just prepping, I'll just kind of show you. So I'm not gonna take you through like the how-to, I did that in all of my other videos, but this is going to be my pre-workout. So it is half a serving cream of rice, 138 grams of egg whites, 12 grams of PB2, and then I always add pink Himalayan salt because it kind of gives it more of that like peanut butter flavor, because of there's always salt in peanut butter, but obviously there isn't any in this. And then I did put in a pack of stevia, so I just get this, come on, can you focus? I just get this at the grocery store. So I put this in the fridge. It kind of ends up tasting like a little pudding, so that will be my pre-workout. And today I am going into the office, so I don't know what it is. I can literally eat my breakfast right before I go into work, but I like sit down in the chair and I'm instantly hungry. So I would typically have a little bit more of a pre-workout meal, but cream of rice sits with me for a long time, and I don't like to have too big of a meal before leg day. I don't know why, it just makes me like really full and uncomfortable. So with that said, I am just making kind of like a little omelet. Since it is low carb day, I struggle getting in my fiber. So thank you to Danielle. She told me about this broccoli slaw. Great macros. Like literally, you can typically eat the entire bag, but I just did 1 serving, and I think you can see the macros. I don't know, that lighting's kind of hard, but it's 5 grams of carbs for 1 serving, and in that serving there's 2 grams of fiber. So that's great. And then over here, this will be my post-workout meal. So 125 grams of chicken, 1 piece of turkey bacon, and 50 grams of rice. So when it comes to that time, I will show you guys when I eat it, and yeah, I can actually grab my phone and show you guys the macros. But I'm gonna keep meal prepping. Those are 3 meals of the day, and I'm about to make breakfast here in a little bit, but it's still a little too early for my liking, so I don't get super hungry throughout the day. But yes, my little morning cocktail does actually have over 100 calories, like with all my vitamins, so it kind of satisfies me, and that's a pretty big glass. It's like 20 ounces of water. So in the next clip, I don't think I will be beautified yet, but that's everything so far, and I will show you my breakfast. I'm making something I've never made before, so I'll see how that goes. So see you guys when I'm ready for breakfast. So before I make breakfast, I just wanted to quickly show you, which I have shown in all of my other videos, my Glyka Fuse, which is what I drink during my workout. So my carbs are not low. Hang on, it's my mama. Oh my God. Sorry, so as I was saying, is my carbs are not low to the point where I have to take like crazy drastic measures. So I'm still leaving my Glyka Fuse in my diet at the moment because, especially on a day like today with legs, cardio, and low carbs, I need my fuel, and I'm not ready to start to like, what's the word? I'm not ready to have my workouts be, oh my gosh, I can't think of the word, compromised for lack of food or lack of energy. So my Glyka Fuse really helps. So what I do on my leg and cardio days is I actually, woo, I almost dropped my camera. I actually split it up within 3 cups. So Glyka Fuse, it has 25 grams of carbs in 1 serving. There we go. And as you can see, it's 28 grams. So I basically just did 9 grams in each of these bottles. So, and then I mixed it with a little bit of my BCAAs. So I will definitely be drinking these 2 during my leg workout, and this I'll probably save for during cardio. I'm not doing fasted cardio at the moment, so it needs to be fed bike sprints. So I will walk you through that later as well. But obviously I have to count that into my daily macros, so 25 grams of carbs. So I'm just getting those ready, so I wanted to show you that, and I will show you when I have them. But yeah, you have to make sure you're tracking all those liquids and supplements and everything that you're taking. So just wanted to show you how I'm going about that currently, because I think once my carbs get dropped, that's definitely gonna be something that I probably take out first so that I still have all my food. So yeah, still haven't made breakfast yet, so I will be back soon. Alright, so finally time for breakfast. I'm going to try something new. You guys did see these products last week, but I added them to cream of rice, so let's try it this week in a new way. So I absolutely love pancakes and waffles. I know you guys know I love waffles, but I'm going to try, I'll show you. So I used this last week, and I absolutely love it. I had it in my cream of rice. It added a great flavor and a ton of fiber. So like I've said, I struggle with getting my fiber in on my low carb days. So this does have, can you see it? This does have quite a few carbs, but I am only using half a serving. So 45 grams is a full serving. I am using like 22, 23 grams. And you can see that it has 11 grams of fiber. So I'll be getting a solid like 5.5 grams of fiber and great protein. And I'm just gonna mix it with egg whites. So this is kind of what we're getting. You can see I have egg whites. I think I did like 2.5 egg whites, so 115 grams. I'm going to attempt to make a pancake, not entirely sure what is going to come of it. And then I'm going to top it with my standard like cinnamon and PB2 and coconut oil. So I'm loving this chai protein powder. It's amazing. I told you guys that I'm not having a lot of protein powder right now. Man, I look hot. But this stuff so far has been amazing. I have not felt any like digestion issues. So if you're vegan and have crazy issues, say hi to my sister. Hey, can I borrow your scale? Yeah. Looking good. Alright guys, so there you have it, my pancake with the toppings. I did same thing that I put on my sweet potatoes. I did 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, 12 grams of PB2, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then my BioGrow. I just have the unflavored BioGrow at the moment, but they do actually have a ton of different flavors, so check that out. I have used like the vanilla ice cream and it adds that little sweetness that you need, but I am trying to cut back on the artificial sweeteners and all of that. But for my breakfast, including my vitamins, because remember I track my vitamins, it was 302 calories. So it's going to be 23.8 grams of carbs, 11 grams of fat, and 29 grams of protein. So you can definitely see that it's a little bit of a higher fat meal for me, but I save my like my carbs and my protein ratio for before and after I work out. So breakfast is usually a little bit higher fat. Dinner is definitely higher fat, higher protein, or like very low carbs. And then if I have a snack, that's also where I'll add in my fat. So I'm gonna eat this up and get going on my day, and I'll show you when I eat what. So hopefully you are enjoying so far. I know last week I did a lot of like how to make, and this time I'm just gonna show you what I'm eating and then when I'm eating it, because I think that's very important. So see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, breakfast was on point. It was absolutely amazing. I will definitely be using that as more of a staple meal from now on, I think. And then also on not a low carb day, probably increasing the protein powder, because it really is amazing. So heading into the office, and I am going to bring all those meals with me that you saw, and I'll show you when I'm eating them. And yeah, otherwise I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so it is now about 2:15, so as you saw, I had my morning snack like a little bit after noon, and then that gave myself like a good hour and a half, 2 hours before I had my pre-workout meal, which was the cream of rice. And so I am heading to the gym, and yeah, cream of rice, super fast digesting carbs. So like I said, I try and have my carbs on either side of my workout. So just a carb source and my protein, because there was egg whites in there. And now I will be having my pre-workout. So I like to eat my pre-workout meal about anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour before my workout, depending on what it is that I'm eating. If I'm having cream of rice, then it's definitely like 30 minutes because it's such a fast digesting carb. But I have noticed cream of rice definitely has a like expansion factor to it, so I feel like when I eat it I definitely feel really full. So I like to have half a serving, and I like that full feeling, but I also don't want to work out on a full stomach. So I'm gonna let that digest a little bit and then probably have my pre-workout and my creatine, so I'm not just like filling my stomach up with liquids. But yeah, just wanted to kind of focus a little bit more on like timing of food as opposed to just showing you guys like how I make my food. So I am 3 meals in. I've had my breakfast, my snack, my pre-workout meal. I'm gonna head to the gym. I will have 2 of my Glyka Fuse water bottles that you guys saw from this morning, and then I'll head home and have my post-workout. So I will see you guys once I'm back home, and hopefully after a really good leg day, because it has been a hectic Wednesday and I just need to get some of that energy out and feel good. So yeah, I will see you guys when I get home after my workout. Alright guys, I am back home and I am about to have my post-workout meal, which you guys saw me make this morning, just chicken, rice, and turkey bacon, and what? Such a douche. I don't like filming in front of him. Okay, before I get rudely interrupted again, I'm having the meal that I made this morning. I did take 2 vitamin C post-workout because, as you have heard in previous videos, it helps lower your cortisol levels. So it's something Nick wants me to do. So I took 2 1,000 milligram, yeah, vitamin C, and I am going to eat my, whatever this is, my chicken and rice and turkey bacon. It is 42 grams carbs, like 3 grams fat, and I think 37 grams protein. So I do try and have at least 20 grams of protein in every single meal that I have. Otherwise, I have very minimal fat before and after my workout, and my biggest meal definitely post-workout. So gonna eat that and then let this digest a little bit, and then I still have cardio. So I'll put my vasoburn on, and then, or vasoburn, or however you say it, let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes, and then get my workout in, and then dinner. So I will see you guys at dinner time. Alright guys, so it is not dinner time yet, but I am going to be a sweaty hot mess after cardio, so I figured I could just show you what I'm going to be having for dinner since I've already prepped it. And I did want to remind you, I split, remember, my Glyka Fuse this morning into 3 bottles. So I had 2 of them during my workout, my leg workout, and then now I will sip on 1 during my bike sprints. So my bike sprints are fed, so yeah, I don't have to worry about being fasted. I put on my vasoburn, whatever. If you've been following me, you know that I started using this a few weeks ago. And I do use my Sweet Sweat wrap. So I use that on, I put it around me. And I definitely, this stuff burns me. And I mean, it's good. I feel good sweat. I like it so far. My stomach does look sunburned after I use it. But that's okay. I think that's the whole purpose. But back to my food. So, I'm not sure if I put this in a video yet. I have been kind of accumulating like some of my favorite recipes, and I have another little video that I might be putting out, but I don't know what I've put out and what I haven't. But I am making burgers tonight. So you guys know I do higher fat, higher protein at night. So I use 93%, so 93.7, so definitely a higher fat content. I just get the ground turkey from Costco, but it works out perfectly for my dinner at night as opposed to using like oils and stuff for my fats. I'll just have a fattier meat. So you can use beef, whatever you like. My body does process turkey better than beef, and it might just be because I haven't been having a lot of beef lately. But anyways, I have, so 2 of these are my boyfriend's, but I put oats in his to kind of make it a little bit more heartier. But it's just the ground turkey. I have 167 grams, and then I use 1 piece of turkey bacon, and I cut it in half, and I wrap it around the burger. I absolutely love it. These are the spices that I use. Again, make it your own. Try to have fun with it. Food does not need to be boring. So I will just throw those on the grill after I work out. And then I am going to fry up an egg and put an egg over the top of it. So I actually learned that from some of my Aussie friends. I had never seen it before. They actually do it on like club sandwiches, everything. But yeah, I absolutely love it. And it gives it more of like it's not so dry. Like sometimes, I mean, since it's a fattier meat, it's not dry. But it's nice to have like the egg yolk because then I use less. Oh, this lighting makes me look like green. It's weird. But then I end up using less condiments or whatever. So that will be my dinner. Sometimes I do grill up onions and whatever. You can do tomatoes, lettuce, whatever. Have yourself a burger. Sometimes I do make jicama, so it's kind of like fries. But sorry, this stuff is like starting to burn and I'm starting to get antsy. But yeah, I think I'll just wrap it up there. That's my low carb day for you. Tomorrow is check-ins and high carbs. I did post the high carb video last week, so I don't think I'll do another one this week. But I think I'll maybe show you guys my check-ins because I haven't like gone through that with you guys. But yeah, thank you again as always for tuning in. I don't even think I said my name, but I'm Carly. Hopefully you guys know that by now. And yeah, my macros for the day, 40 fat, 130 carbs, and 150 protein. So that's where I'm sitting at on my low carb days. And my refeed is tomorrow, so I get 200 grams of carbs. But comment below with other things you'd like to see. This was definitely more of a when I eat and why I eat as opposed to how to make things, because I realized last week's video was kind of like joining me in the kitchen. So let me know what you guys prefer, if you want to know how to cook things or if you just kind of like seeing what I'm eating, when I'm eating, why I'm eating. So anyways, as always, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.